Sup dudes, I'm Dizzy Dude, and today I'm going to be showing all of you on how to record using OBS. OBS is the one I use, so don't forget this is completely free. I will put a link in the description on how to put a link for a video on how to get this for free. Also, you can see just me here, but then to be like right click on Playtime, just get the corner like so. So you can see there's like literally tons of me here. So if let me see, where do I start? So as you see, there's like an endless loop of me because I'm recording OBS. So with this, you can see like down here you have a video capture device, which this is the face cam. See, you can't see me anymore. So that's what the video capture device is, and the video or the display capture, well, is what we're capturing. So there's display capture. So like over here, you can use this to stream with YouTube, because then you can hit stop or start recording. And as you can see here, this one is detecting my voice. So if you like, you use this, what the hell to do. There's many tutorials on YouTube. Again, this is one I'm doing. So you go ahead and click. There's an arrow, a little plus. It goes like an audio import capture, audio output, browse source, display. So if anyone's like display capture is one I'm doing. So if you just want to capture your screen, like your desktop or whatever, just use display capture, and that captures that. But if you want to have like a game capture, like things like games, like this is, I guess it's handy if you have two monitors, but I only have one, so it's always handy to have a window for me. And you can have a full screen application, or you can have maybe a window or a foreground window with hotkey. If you have maybe there's any capture any full screen application, you can keep it on that. If you're your game like a full screen, or if you have your game as window, which I usually have capture specific window, then you can select which window. Like say if you have a game loaded up and the window's open, then it will appear in here. So you can then choose that to capture that window. So that game capture, and if you don't want game, you can just basically do these little eyes, which again it turns off. So see, now you can't see me. Now you can. And then over here you got like different scenes. They're basically the same as these. Like I have one just like I just want to have my face cam. 2 is just with the gameplay, and then 3 is just one I have for recording a desktop. You just have them separate like that. You can have it all in here if you want. And if you want to get rid of, you can lock them. Or if you want to get rid of this, just right click and remove. Just click yes. You can do that with any of these, and you can transition to fade or cut. You don't really notice that, I guess. If you're streaming or whatnot, you notice maybe a bit more. Again, you can do like a studio mode, which does this. Studio's like poof, 2 screens, but you don't necessarily need that. Then you got your mixers. This shows basically, well, the mix audio here is taking my voice. There's other ones. Then your desktop audio, which usually captures gameplay or whatever it is you're recording. But then if you click maybe on your face cam, you can take the corner, you can drag it down to that, which is quite big, I know. And like if you just want, if you want like stretch it, you can right click and you can go like to transform, and you can like maybe stretch the screen. So I'm stretched to the screen now. Then if you can bring it back, okay, that's the wrong one. You can bring it back, but then click, oh come on, work. You get the corner. See, you can drag to any proportion you want. It's extremely awkward. Or you can even stretch it like that. It's basically up to you. Like, if you want it to actually be a proper square, just right click. You want to have it and transform to fit the screen, so it actually keeps that proportion. Like that, just drag that back down. So you can basically, you can put this wherever you want. Like if you want to have it up in the right corner, but you don't want to be as if you're looking off to the side of your screen and whatnot. You can right click, make sure you have this selected, right click, and transform, but flip horizontally. See, now you're gonna be like looking this way, like playing the game, and it's looks like you're kind of looking at the game too, if you know what I mean. Or I guess if you wanted, you could rotate vertically, because why not? It's an option if you want it. I don't know what you'd use that for. But yeah, you can have this wherever you want. You got some settings up here, you got like files. I don't know every aspect of this. And if I just know the basic stuff, you got them settings, remote recordings, edit, if you want to transform or order stuff, scaling, lock previews, view, docs, toolbars or status bar, scene selection. If you help with anything, there's like so much you can do with this. Again, you can stream, got settings, I should make sure, I think, just like gone over everything on this. Like you can do the same like with the gameplay font. You can just click on this window and then click transform. If you want to rotate it, go ahead. So that's just makes it look weird now. 180, that's just doing the same the other way. It's an option. I don't really know why you'd. Well, I guess maybe if the game is sideways or something, maybe. Again, there's not like a whole lot to do. Well, I guess there probably is more if you actually look right into it, but again, I just know the basic stuff with this. Again, if you have, like, I don't have any filters, I guess you can download some filters if you want. You can go to properties for anything. Like now this, like say, and you go in here to your device to select which one you have, like I said, Facebook, Cyberlink. These are just like different camera sources. Cyberlink was an old one I used to use, but then there was like a watermark, like it just like at one of the board, it was just along the bottom of my screen. So you can go in there, select different cameras, you can deactivate or you can configure window, which then it pulls this up, which then like, because this if you want to move it a bit like so, a bit more. Let's see in that box where it got down. In that box there's my PC case. I can finally show you. Or if you want to move up, go ahead, move it down. You use this to set it wherever you want. Oh, there we go. Or oh, there. Or if you want to zoom in, where's the mouse? It's hard up to you. You can like follow your face, or your advanced settings. There's so much more stuff in here. Exposure. You can mess around with exposure if you want, but like I just leave it the basic stuff because I'm not messing with this. Like it's picture's fine the way it is. And basically you can go in there and mess around and see what's no, what's in one. You bugger. Okay, save that. Okay, there we go. Make sure you save your changes. If you don't want that happening, just zoom right out. Your crossbar, your resolution type. There's so much here, your colors, buffering, all of that's fine. Just scaling again if you want full screen or windowed. Again, you can look up like better tutorials on this because I'm not an expert at this. I just know the basics stuff, damn it. So you can always like check, so if make sure you click record, like you start recording, and you can check here to make sure it's able to capture your voice, and then like maybe the gameplay or whatever it is. So like these, the sound on these will be going up, and that's pretty much it. No, it's if you select your game, just make sure like this red line is like to the bottom. You don't want it like down there. You know, just make sure it's all in the actual box, like your preview here, as you can see. I think that's everything you need to do your basic stuff on OBS. Again, you can see that's just a little OBS icon. And I think that's everything. Again, if you're putting recording, you always maybe make border or something, or frame for your face cam. If you want to make a PNG in Photoshop, or if you maybe get one on Google and Images, or and just make your own Sony Vegas or whatever editor you can use. So again, I think that's basically everything you need to know just to basically record videos using OBS. So, most importantly, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to click that like button, and I'll see you dudes next time. Stay busy, y'all!